Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to try and shoot more of like a daily vlog style video today. So if you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, well, don't say nothing. Today, as you guys saw from the thumbnail, finally getting the opportunity to go and get this roof wrapped. As you guys know, I have an E92 M3. I do not have the carbon roof. I have the sunroof, which, you know, give or take, some people prefer it, some people don't. I know all the car enthusiasts out there are gonna be like, oh man, you need to get the carbon, blah, 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 blah. Whatever, I don't have it. So we're gonna go and get the roof wrap today over in like a gloss black, just to kind of like mask over the sunroof a little bit and kind of make it flow a little bit better. So that's what we're gonna do today. Believe it or not, the guy who wrapped Adam LZ's Safari Green R32 GTR, that's the same company that reached out to me and was down for wrapping the roof of the M as well. So I'm super excited. They do really good work, and honestly, I can't wait to see how everything turns out. And from what I hear, they got a pretty good looking shop too. So with all that being said, let's grab some breakfast and let's get this video started. Alright, so apparently we just got here. I'm lost, but what's new? Told me to pull around back. Okay. Morning, man.
Okay.
Jamal. Yep. Pull right in. Yo, looks beautiful in there. Sheesh. Alright. Yo, it looks nice in here. All right. Well, first and foremost, thanks for having me, man. Yeah, we found each other on Instagram, believe it or not. I think you said that you wrapped Adam LZ's R32
Correct.
GTR, the Safari one.
Yes.
Yeah. So we all know that he does good work. But just give me your name, all the stuff that you do, because I know you don't just do wraps.
No.
And yeah, just give us a little rundown.
Awesome. My name is Ogun. I'm the owner of Motion Auto Studios in Orlando.
Let them know, man.
And I do vehicle wraps, PPF, window tinting, etc. Anything to customize your vehicle. And here we have Jamal's beautiful E92 M3. So I'm going to start by...
It's all right.
Nah, it's beautiful. So I'm going to start by prepping the roof up. Going to take the window moldings off, the side trims, the antenna, and put the sunroof in. That way you get a nice clean look of the gloss black on the roof. And yeah.
All right, well, he's gonna get to work. I'm gonna throw in some nice cinematics because I gotta make use of all this lighting that we got. And believe it or not, when I first got here, we weren't even sure if we were gonna be able to do my roof because this section right here is all kind of withered away. So I'm gonna try and look and see what I can do to get that repaired and get that replaced. I was told basically that I guess when you replace your windshield, they'll replace that stripping as well.
They would replace the seal as well because it tucks all the way in.
Yeah.
That way no water and stuff like that gets in. But, you know, it's a 10, 15-year-old car, so, you know, the Florida sun just bakes all this rubber trims out.
Yeah, so even though you keep your car's garage kept, there's still some things that no matter what, you won't be able to avoid. But with all that being said, let's get right into the cinematics.
So, what do you think of the process?
Honestly, so I was thinking, man, you know, I could do like a nice little reveal or whatever, but I'm wrapping the roof black. It's nothing crazy. You know what I mean? So for you guys, I would much rather show you guys the process of how all of this comes to be. And I've wrapped roofs before personally. I'm no professional, I'm no expert, but you know, every car guy has a, hey, how hard could it be in him? You know what I mean? And so I tried before, but there's some techniques that you did that I never even thought of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would definitely say wrapping, yeah, if you really tried hard enough, you know, you could do it. But there's some things that you really want to take to guys like him and let them do the right way the first time around. Like, even the information he was giving me was just ridiculous as far as like what the wrap sticks to, what it doesn't stick to, the gloss and how there's extra layers behind it and stuff like that. So I'll let you just show me kind of like what we were talking about a little bit.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
At least they can know. Yeah.
So what I first did with prepping was I put blue painter's tape around the edges of the what I'm wrapping, actually.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm wrapping a car, the tape helps the vinyl not stick to the surface of the vehicle. So it would be a lot easier for let's say dirt or debris to get underneath the vinyl if you have to lift the vinyl back up. So we just tape it all around, and then makes it a lot easier for trimming and tucking everything inside and making it look like it's actual painted and not vinyl wrapped. So
I would have never thought of that.
yeah, it's just the little things that makes it easier for me.
Yeah.
And also a better install.
Yeah.
So like tucking in everything.
Yeah.
You know, making sure it all looks clean.
Yeah.
You know.
And like you completely removed the antenna.
Yeah. So that made it easier for me.
Right.
Yeah.
First time Jamal wrapping the car would have never done that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
so I've done so many BMWs.
Yeah.
I've been wrapping for like 10 years. So, you know, constantly doing the BMWs.
Yeah.
This made it easier for me. If not, I mean, I could still do it with the antenna on the vehicle.
Yeah.
But for a nice, cleaner, more sleek of a look.
Yeah.
I removed them.
Yeah.
You know, and all it took me was maybe a minute or two just to remove it, take the wires off the antenna.
Exactly.
You know, and then just putting it back together.
Exactly. What would you say is like the most, I wouldn't say difficult, because I think we're at a point where things aren't really difficult, it's just more time consuming.
Yeah.
What would you say is like the most time consuming part about something as simple as wrapping a roof?
The most time consuming is tucking. You know, trimming it correctly, making sure, you know, all the areas are covered.
Looks seamless.
Yeah. And everything's tucked underneath the rubber seals.
Yeah.
Everything inside of here is all tucked in.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what makes it a proper vinyl wrap job. Than,
Yeah.
You know, than to just trim it, put the trim over it, and then, you know, yeah, you won't know it's there, but you know, if it's later on, say if you do go to another shop, and you remove it, you want to match the color of the car and stuff like that, and then, you know, there's no cut marks, there's no blade marks.
Yeah.
You know? That's the main important thing about wrapping a car is, you know, not using a blade to cut your vehicle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
And forgive me, guys, we're both sweating profusely
It's
here. This is Florida. You know what I mean? There's certain things you can't escape no matter how hard you try it. But I'm going to let you finish your thing. I just wanted to take some time and just kind of let the viewers know the subtleties of things that you could easily overlook trying these things yourself. And while it was still fresh in your head, because I know like he was like in the zone. And if you guys look at the cinematics, you'll see he was locked in. We're talking, but he's still locked in, and I definitely don't want to distract him at all. So I'll let him get back to it, and then we'll wrap up the video, and we'll kind of talk about some of the other things that he does as well.
All right, so we're almost done.
Honestly, yeah, and it looks really good. I know that we're not completely finished yet, and I still got my little cherry on top that I'm gonna do at the end. But I was standing back there, and it already does kind of completely change the look of the car. I'm super happy about that. But one thing I did want to ask, and I know, you know, it wasn't you, or maybe it's just like the process of how these things go, but like there's like some swirls and like some like little baby scratches and stuff like that. Okay. Is there any way that we can do something about them? I don't really know how like this material kind of works.
Yeah, so this is 3M 2080.
Okay.
With this material, the scratches and swirl marks are from the squeegee.
Right.
You know, there can be a little bit of dust in the air or anything like that that'll just go on top of the car. It has a clear protective screen over it.
Yo, what?
So all the scratches that you were talking about, the
Dang.
swirls, are actually in the protective screen.
Wow. Come over here. Come look at this. Come look at this, because this is wild. Look at that. That's super glossy, too.
Yeah, it's a very high gloss film.
What? That's coming off like saran wrap. Yo, this is crazy.
So yeah, now are your swirl marks, your scratches.
Gone. That's tough. That's tough. Well, I'm just gonna shut the hell up then. Yo, that's crazy. This is what I'm saying. Like, had I tried to do this myself, you know, there's a possibility I would have never known about stuff like this. I know there's people that do crazy research and this, that, and the other, but sometimes people just go on Amazon or eBay or whatever, and they just
see, that's something that's big. Usually some of the clientele base that I get are younger kids that are wrapping their cars themselves, teaching themselves how to wrap and stuff.
Yeah.
When they'll just buy eBay or Amazon next day delivery.
we all did it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's how I started. I started out with, you know, eBay material. I had a F30 when they first came out.
Yeah.
So I wrapped my F30, and from there, I started wrapping cars. You know?
Yeah.
And then later on,
This is crazy.
I learned material. There's cast material. There's all different kinds of material that you use to wrap a car. So, and these 3M2080 is one of the best ones. Avery Dennison's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Just like how, you know, there's a protective screen over the vinyl. That way you get the nice sleek finish.
Yeah. Dude, you're just like a well of information.
Yeah.
And
I
the
could go
crazy
all day.
I know,
could
but
go
the
all
crazy
day.
thing is, so like, he does so much more than just rapping. You know, I hit him up about rapping, and then he was like, yeah, well, you know, you powder coat wheels.
We do powder coating, window tinting, ceramic coating, paint protection film, interior coatings, starlight headliners. We also changed the fabric inside the headliners. In the Florida sun, I see a lot of cars with the headliners falling down, and you know, that's from the heat and the glue. So I also do those.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much anything you can name, I'll do it.
Yeah, I told him, I made a joke. I was like, yeah, when I'm ready to get my taxes done, I'm going to come over here too and just give my TurboTax.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this guy's amazing. This guy's amazing. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys enjoyed some of what we did. Did you kind of want to show some of the products that you were using?
Yeah, so for the people at home that are watching this and want to do it yourself, I'm going to give you a little bit of tips. There's a company I like to use. It's called Off Wraps. They have a soft squeegee for around like curves, and they also have hard squeegees to where it's a flat surface area. And I like to use their felt. They're nice and thick. Once you buy their kit, it's like a starter kit.
Yeah.
They'll send you a glove to where for tucking the areas that you can't get with the squeegee.
Yeah.
The same felt is made from, they turn it into a glove rather than a squeegee to get the areas you can't, you know, get in with the squeegee. And they also send a squeegee lube. So this will help glide the squeegee once you, you know, apply a little bit of spray to it.
Yeah.
It'll help it glide, and you can also see the areas that you already squeegeed down instead of going over it and creating a bubble.
Right.
You can see everything while applying these two.
Tough. Fair enough. Okay, well, that's the stuff that you use, and I know you stand by it.
Yeah,
so.
of course, 100%.
Yeah, all right, well, we'll finish up this wrap, and then we'll let this guy do all the other stuff that he's got to do for the day. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Let you get to work.
Awesome.
All right. We finished. I think the roof looks incredible. For those of you asking, why aren't you filming the audio or filming the whole video on your big boy camera? I'm trying to like highlight how good iPhone cameras work and the resolutions work. Obviously compared to a Sony, you know, with the cinematics, it's a night and day difference. But for like your average daily vlog and stuff like that, it's just much easier for me to just go like this and film clips and stuff like that. But it came out so good, he decided to wash the car after. So that's what we're gonna do. Just like a nice little rinse off. The car's already somewhat kind of clean. Just gonna go ahead and film some clips of this and see what else the rest of the day has for us. He does a lot of things. I think we're working on like a little discount code for us. How much percent you want to give these guys off for whenever they come in and say that Jamal brought them?
$50 off the roof wrap, and let's do $250 off the full wrap.
She said 50 bucks off of a roof wrap and 250 off of a full wrap that you guys do. So there you go. You know, you get what you ask for and you get it because you ask for it. So there you guys go. Hope you guys liked all this stuff, and Lady and I are gonna go get something to eat and then probably go to the gym after. So we'll see where the day takes us.